Hello, Kara. This is Dr. Vicky. This is the email I just got from you at 2:31 p.m. I'm going to walk you through this and let's see if we can't get this straightened out. If I double click on and open your paper, there it is. I opened it right from your email. This says read only, so I'm not going to be able to make changes to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit duplicate. And then I'm going to save it. Where am I going to save it? Make sure that you're not saving it in the Outlook temporary folder. Some of your comments made me think that it may be where you're saving it. That could be part of the problem. You want to direct where you save it. I'm going to go to desktop. I'm going to go to Mastery 2019-09. I'm going to create a new folder for myself that's called Kara, so that what we work on goes in your folder. So now you can see there's the paper that you sent me, and it's going into your folder. Okay, what's it say on the end of it? It's a Microsoft Word document. It's a Microsoft Word document. It's going into your folder. I'm going to click Save. Did it save it in the proper format? The read only went away, and up here has the new title on it. So, and I can make adjustments to it. So now let's look at your paper. First of all, great attempt at APA formatting. You're off to a fantastic start. There's your running head, beautiful. Your cover page, everything is beautiful. Abstract, absolutely love it. Here, everything looks good, even indented. But one thing I wanted to point out to you is when I highlight this right here, these words, if you look, this says Calibri. The font is Calibri. It's supposed to be Times New Roman 12 all the way through. But if I click down here, I can find some Times New. This happens. How does this happen? This happens when you copy and paste from somewhere else. It doesn't maintain the formatting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of your text. I'm going to click up here. I'm going to change it to Times New Roman 12. So now that's all Times New Roman 12. It's beautiful. Here, I'm going to just err on the side of caution, Times New Roman 12. I'm going to put my cursor at the very beginning of this line. I'm going to hit the tab button. That indented. So that's working out very well. Let's highlight the next paragraph, Times New Roman 12. How would I know if it wasn't all Times New Roman 12? If everything I highlighted was not the same font, this would not fill in up here. This would not populate. So if it populates, that means everything is the same as this. So that's good. So I'm going to put my cursor at the beginning of the line. I'm going to hit tab. I'm going to check the next paragraph. It's all Times New Roman 12. Put my cursor at the beginning and hit tab. Conclusion, absolutely fantastic. Let's see. Times New Roman 12. Cursor at the beginning, tab. I want to commend you on your reference page. Absolutely fantastic. This is something most people have problems with. It's all double spaced, and the second and subsequent lines are indented. So that's absolutely fabulous. Now let's take a run through. Is everything the way we want it? Are the indents there? Yes. Now, this is what I'm going to do to save the changes so that I don't have to wonder. I'm going to go up here to the top of my screen. I'm going to click on File, Save As. Save As. And again, I'm going to dictate where I want it to go. Do not let it go to just anywhere, because I have a feeling what's happening is your edited versions are being saved somewhere that you're not aware of, and when you go to open one, it's still opening a previous version. So am I in your file? Yes. I'm in the Kara file I made. That's the paper. Is that the right one? That's the one we were working on. I'm going to take off the .docs. I'm going to rename it Dr. Vicky's. That means I just corrected this so we can find it later. And I'm going to hit save. Did it save? Up here it says the right name and it says Dr. Vicky's. Is it in the right format still? It is. Here's where the test is. X out. Close the file. Now we're going to go back. I'm going to go to my Finder folder. We're go to my desktop and find where I put it. I put it in Mastery 201909. I put it in the Kara folder. I put it in Dr. Vicky's. It says it was modified at 308. It's 309. That would be the folder. Let's open it. Let's see if it's correct. You ready? Are you nervous? Let's look. So far, so good. Look at that. All of the indentions are still there. Absolutely. I think we've got this taken care of. Okay? So, now I'm going to close out again. Now, another way to find the folder, to make sure that you have the right document, is when you're in any Microsoft Word folder or file like this. This is just something else I'm working on. Doesn't matter. I can go up here to the top. I can go to File. I can hit Open Recent. And look over here. This is all of my Microsoft Word documents that I've opened recently in order and where they are now. So I can click on each one of these and see what they look like. So if I have trouble finding the one that I saved with all the indentions, I could just go through every one of these until I find it. I have a feeling that's where yours is. But you can see here, I have them in Desktop Mastery 201909 in your folder. There's the Outlook temps. Those are the ones that you sent me. Those would not be correct. Okay? So again, how do you do that? While you're in any Microsoft document, go up the top, File, Open Recent, and there they all are. So I have a feeling that's what's happening. So what we need to do is we'll go back. We'll go to Outlook. What I'm going to do is this is the one where you sent it to me, right? I'm going to hit Reply. Now I'm going to send the paper that you just watched me work on to you to see if it worked. I'm going to go to Attach File. I'm going to go, I put it on my desktop, my Mastery 201909 folder, in my Kara folder, Dr. Vicky's at 308. That's it. So that I put that in here. Now what I'm going to do is say, hi Kara, see if this maintained the indentions. Thanks, Dr. Vicky. And I'm going to send that to you here in a second, along with the video that I'm making right now. But we closed the file. You saw me do that. Let's click here and open it back up. Let's see what we have. You think the indent's going to be there? Boom! Look at that. They're all there. Perfect. So I think it was just something minor. So I hope that helps. Let me know. Keep up the good work. Thanks.